In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 14, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Baltimore Orioles versus Washington Nationals. The Baltimore Orioles will be taking on the Washington Nationals on Wednesday in the final game of a quick 2-game interleague series. These teams split a 2-game set at Camden Yards back in late June. Tyler Wells will take the ball for the Orioles as Patrick Corbin makes the start for the Orioles. The Baltimore Orioles will polish off a quick 2-game series with their neighboring MLB team, the Washington Nationals, on Wednesday night. The two teams' stadiums are only separated by roughly 38 miles, but where they are in the standings could not be much farther apart. The Nationals are in last place in the National League, while the Orioles find themselves only 5.5 games back of the final wild card spot in the American League coming into this series. The Orioles are projected to start right-hander Tyler Wells. He was just on the injury list at the beginning of September and has made only 1 start since late July, pitching 2 innings while giving up 2 hits and 1 earned run. The Orioles can afford to ease Wells and let him throw limited innings on Wednesday if they want, because their bullpen ranks 7th in earned run average on the season. The Nationals will be putting left-hander Patrick Corbin on the mound. Even though the Orioles' offense has struggled against left-handers all year, expect some positive regression from them, especially against Corbin. Corbin is 3-10 in his last 15 starts and is putting up a 6 earned run average with a 1.68 WHIP. The one item that can't be overlooked, though, is the Orioles are still within range of the playoffs, which they haven't reached since 2016. Look for the push to the postseason from the Orioles be too much for the Nationals, so the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. The Orioles are averaging 4.16 runs per game and 4.04 runs per game on the road. They averaged 4 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Nationals. With Washington giving up 5.32 runs per game at home, the Orioles will go over their average in this game. The Nationals are averaging 3.87 runs per game and 3.75 runs per game at home. They averaged 2.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Orioles. The Nationals and Orioles played under the total in their last 5 meetings. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. With Baltimore giving up 4.23 runs per game on the road, the Nationals won't score enough runs to push the score past the total. Philadelphia Phillies versus Miami Marlins. This Wednesday, the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins will play Game 2 of this 3-game series. The first pitch will be thrown out inside Lone Depot Park. These two teams just faced off a week ago as the Phillies walked away with the series win. The Philadelphia Phillies are coming into this one after sweeping the Washington Nationals. The Phillies looked great at the dish as they scored 20 combined runs in 3 games. They will need to stay hot at the plate if they want to take down the Marlins on the road. The Miami Marlins are entering this one after splitting a short 2-game series with the Texas Rangers. The Marlins looked incredible at the plate in the final game as they scored 10 runs. They will need to carry that momentum over into this one if they want to fend off the Phillies. The Phillies are 6-1 in their last 7 Wednesday games and 9-4 in their last 13 in Game 2 of a series. Philly is 38-18 in their last 56 versus a team with a losing record. Meanwhile, the Marlins are 0-5 in their last 5 Wednesday games and 1-4 in their last 5 in Game 2 of a series. Miami is 13-38 in their last 51 versus a team with a winning record. Philadelphia has struggled on the road of late, losing 6 of the last 7, and the Phillies have also lost 5 of the last 6 on the road against a right-handed starter. Philadelphia starting pitcher Kyle Gibson has had 2 consecutive poor outings, allowing 11 runs on 14 hits across only 6 2/3 innings, resulting in a pair of losses for the Phillies, including one last Thursday to Miami. Marlins starting pitcher Edward Cabrera has had 2 solid outings, allowing 4 runs on 9 hits across 10 2/3 innings. I see Kyle Gibson getting back on track and dominating the Marlins in this game. Yes, the Marlins looked good against him the last time they played, and they exploded on the scoreboard against the Rangers in their last game, but they are still one of the worst hitting teams in the league. So the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. The Phillies are scoring the 5th most runs per game. They have the 8th highest overall team batting average, and they are hitting the 6th most home runs in the league. They will do the majority of the scoring in this game. I also see the Marlins scoring a few insurance runs in this game. They looked great at the dish in their last game, as they are seeing the ball well right now. Miami will also get to face Kyle Gibson in this one, as they lit him up the last time he was on the mound. I expect Gibson to be better in this game, but he will still give up a few insurance runs to the Marlins. He currently has a 4.57 earned run average, and he has struggled in back-to-back starts. Miami will score a few runs in this one. The Phillies are one of the best hitting teams in the league, and they have multiple guys that can change this game with one swing of the bat. Cabra has also been shaky at home, as he currently has a 4.22 earned run average. The Phillies will get to him and score consistently throughout the game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Yankees versus Boston Red Sox. New York will play the second game of its two-game series at Fenway Park on Wednesday night. The Yankees entered the series having stabilized their American League East lead over the weekend with a pair of wins over Tampa Bay. Boston was on a 4-game losing streak prior to winning 2 games in Baltimore on Saturday and Sunday. The Yankees edged out a narrow 1-run victory in extra innings last night against the Red Sox in the series opener. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead against Jarrett Cole and received a solid performance from Nick Pivetta, but their bullpen couldn't hold off the Yankees and allowed them to grab the win. Boston's bullpen has been a major issue all season, but the good news is that the Yankees burned through nearly all of their relievers last night as well. That gives Boston a good chance to rebound and sneak out the win on Wednesday. Despite dealing with injuries throughout the season, this Red Sox lineup has been the strength of the team. They had no issue scoring off of Cole, and they should have success against Nestor Cortes in tonight's game. Cortes has been great for the Yankees with a 9-4 record and 2.73 earned run average, but he has cooled off in the second half of the season following his incredible start to the year. Cortes gave up 4 runs on 8 hits in 3.2 innings in his lone start against the Red Sox this season, so look for the Boston lineup to generate plenty of runs in this game. Opposing Cortes will be rookie Brayan Bello, who has a misleading 1-5 record and 5.79 earned run average. His 2.96 Fahrenheit IP is nearly half of his earned run average, which means he has been a bit unlucky in his 9 appearances. Bello has an upper 90s fastball paired with some put-away pitches that makes him an exciting pitcher, and this Yankees lineup is not as intimidating as they appear. Aaron Judge had 2 separate game-tying home runs last night, and he seems to be the only consistent producer in their lineup, so if Bello can avoid the damage from Judge, he should be able to shut down the other batters. This may be a sloppy game in the later innings once the bullpens come into play, but the Red Sox have the more consistent lineup and home field advantage, which should give them the edge. So the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. New York's explosive lineup has cashed the over in 4 of its last 5 divisional games. Boston has also been one of the most consistent lineups in the majors this year. At Fenway Park and with Montes and Bello starting, I expect the offenses to score a ton of runs. In the 13 games they have played before Tuesday's game, they are averaging 10.1 runs per game and have gone over 8 runs 8 times. In Montes' last 5 starts, he is averaging 0.57 runs per inning, while Bello is averaging 0.42 runs per inning. While in New York's last 10 games, they are averaging 7.9 runs, while Boston is averaging 8.9 runs per game. New York has gone over the total in 5 of its last 6 games, and I would be surprised if this contest does not follow suit. These teams have cashed the over in 7 of their last 10 head-to-head games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.